Right, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another stream. Hopefully this one is a lot more fucking, I don't know, hopefully it's got more quality, guys, for one. Alright, hope everyone can hear me, guys.
We must go now.
Papa!
Tiago, go with your mother to the trap. Take this. It will always be your guide.
Yes, Papa.
We will join you shortly.
Xavier, the painting.
La maledicción.
Such an iconic series, guys.
This way.
Oh.
Signora, it is too late. Go.
No! Papa!
Senor, in here. Search them. Of course.
Paris in the spring. Passion, romance, l'amour. I was working in art insurance. It paid the rent, just about. And then, by chance, I met Nico.
George Stobart, guys.
You didn't tell me that you were back in Paris, George?
We should catch up. Let's have lunch.
Nobody move.
Oh.
No, monsieur, not la malédiction.
Oh.
Stay back.
Once again, Paris had shown
Here we
me the
go,
dark side.
and it starts.
A brutal robbery.
And it starts,
senseless
guys.
murder. Nico and I were about to be drawn into a new and terrifying adventure together. The gallery owner was dead. I guess sometimes playing the hero doesn't pay. My company had insured the exhibition, so I had a crime to solve. The cops would be here soon. I didn't have much time. Excuse me, Father.
Yes, my son.
I'm George Stobart. My company insured the exhibition.
My name is Simeon.
Is there anything I can do?
You can pray for his soul.
A senseless murder.
On the
Now, what,
contrary,
guys, in the beginning,
this
everybody's a
killing makes
victim, guys.
plenty of sense.
Everybody is a victim.
A great evil has taken place. This is the work of the devil.
What?
I am a Dominican priest. I know these things. And now, excuse me, I must pray.
1 minute, I'd been planning dinner with Nico. The next, I was talking art theft, murder, and the devil with a priest.
Lane. Hector Lane. Can't possibly from the second one, guys. Remember the second one?
Poor guy. I didn't want Henri's blood on my hands. In Henri's pocket was a tiny bottle. It was a bottle of Brett. The label claimed it would wake the beast within. There was a small piece of paper in the dead man's hand. It was too intriguing not to take a look. It read, 2:30 p.m., be ready. Innocent enough, until I realized that the robbery took place at 2:30 p.m. There was something fishy going on around here, and it wasn't just the canapes. I quickly replaced the note.
Yeah, I respect everything you brought.
A cryptic note in a bottle of overpowering cologne. No personal effects or anything else of substance. I needed to find where he kept his records. It was Hector Lane, France's greatest art critic. We'd met before. It hadn't ended well. For a moment, I thought he was dead, but from the snoring, I guessed he'd only fainted. Ah, Brett, the fragrance that dare not speak its name. Time to awaken the beast.
Yeah.
What?
I thought we was gonna get a George Stobart one-liner then, guys. Oh. Someone just fell out of his pocket.
What was that? It smells like the 70s. Where am I?
You fainted. The nail clippers were monogrammed with the letters HL. Hector Lane. They must have fallen out of his pocket. The thief left the pizza box behind. I wondered what was in it. Well, no surprise there. Pizza. The guy must have been hungry. There was only one slice left. No one had noticed the pizza box fall onto the floor. I decided to leave it alone. Welcome back to the land of the living.
I wouldn't exactly call this living. Don't just stand there. Get me something to eat. I've had a terrible shock, you know.
You insist, Mr. Lane?
I found a slice of pizza.
I asked for food, boy, not a cardboard simulation.
Oh, okay, if you don't want it.
I didn't say that. Now give it here. Given the circumstance, that was surprisingly acceptable. Now, what's been going on? Henri, is he
Dead? Afraid so.
poor chap? Just like him to steal the limelight, though.
Excuse me.
Do I know you?
Yes, our paths have crossed.
You actually
in the Glee's
do.
Gallery.
Of course. The man with the absence. I don't suppose you...
Afraid not.
Pity. I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble remembering your name.
I'm George Stobart. I insured the exhibition.
I hope you have deep pockets then, my boy.
Could I ask you a few questions, Mr. Lane?
Fire away.
Did you know the gallery owner?
Of course. We worked together on the exhibition.
Oh, really?
Henri provided the space. I was the creative powerhouse.
How long had you known him?
As a friend, many years. Huntley blossomed into this exhibition under my curatorial wing. And now the poor fellow's gone and got himself killed.
Do you stolen painting?
Of course, dear boy. La Malediction, a little-known work, turned up at the last minute.
What about the killer? Were you able to get a look at him?
A delinquent in a tin hat. Beyond that, I don't really recall.
Oh, yeah, you fainted.
Those of us with a higher aesthetic are more sensitive to violence.
So you curated the exhibition? What's it about?
A brilliant retrospective. A dialectical window on European art's ongoing discourse with the unresolved psychoses of the nation-state.
Wow, you took the words right out of my mouth. Who painted the stolen painting?
Therein lies a mystery. We only know his pseudonym, El Serp. He was a Catalan, a modernist. His works are symbolic, religious.
What can you tell me about the stolen painting?
La Malediction, a challenging piece. If you like a wide cast of obscure saints and fringe Christian symbolism, of course. Not especially valuable, though. The thief won't get much for it on the black market. Of course. See, they're monogrammed with my initials.
How about some more of this?
I don't think so. As a sel volatile, it was acceptable. As a cologne, it would be barbaric.
This was where the stolen painting had hung. Why that painting? And why kill for it? The stolen painting had an alarm, which should have sounded when the painting was removed. Find out why it hadn't. So that was why the alarm hadn't sounded. A wire had been cut by someone who knew exactly what they were doing. This was an inside job. The clippers were the perfect size to cut the wire. Could Lane be the saboteur? I had to find out. It was the speaker cone for the alarm. It hadn't sounded when the painting was stolen. The button bypassed the pressure pad system. The pressure pad appeared to be working fine, but the cut wire had ensured that the alarm wouldn't sound when the painting was removed. With luck, the security camera had captured the robbery. The cable for the camera ran into the room marked private. The bust was balanced precariously on the pedestal. I didn't want to knock it off. Quiet and upmarket. Not the kind of place for an opportunist thief. You gotta hand it to the French. They know how to take a leak in style. For a moment, I contemplated getting on the next... But a man was dead, and I had a job to do. Excuse me. Monsieur? There's just been a robbery at the gallery.
Oh, really?
You don't sound surprised.
All property is theft, monsieur. And all art is property, therefore all art is theft. Do you not agree?
Well, when you put it like that, it's hard not to. Did you see anybody run out of the gallery earlier?
There was a beautiful woman with a camera. She was chasing.
Must have been Nico.
You know her? You surprise me.
Can you tell me anything about the man she was chasing?
I assume, monsieur, that like all of us, he is inherently unknowable.
No wonder this guy's cafe was empty. The gallery owner, Henri, was shot dead trying to stop the robbery.
Life has no meaning the moment you lose the illusion of being eternal.
Right. Did you know him well?
Can we ever truly know another human being, monsieur? He spent little time at the cafe, unlike his friend, Monsieur Lane.
What do you know about Le Lizard Bleu?
Bourgeois, vacuous and overpriced. Just like its curator Lane. He's always in here, you know, talking art to his latest flusée.
What do you know about Hector Lane?
Lane? Oh yes. He drinks here sometimes. He slid away last night without paying.
Last night? What sort of time?
After midnight for sure. If you see him, give him this bill and tell him to pay up next time.
I wondered whether Lane was in a hurry to get somewhere or just trying to skip paying his bill.
He's involved, guys. He's fucking involved.
Thank you for your consistency.
He's involved.
Monsieur.
Perhaps next time you come, I will give you a coffee. Perhaps not.
Maybe. Maybe, but... Right. Just go and confront this guy. Things ain't looking good for him.
The poster looked old. I didn't touch it.
Fair enough, George, mate. Fair enough, George, mate.
I need to
Hector,
ask you a
you're in
few
for it,
more
mate.
questions.
If you
You
insist, I'm still in shock.
Got something to do with this murder, Hector, mate. Right.
Oh,
Have some of this.
Here. This is interesting.
Yeah, very
Helen
interesting.
paid bill.
What you got to say about
From
that?
the cafe next door.
Yeah.
Your point?
Well,
It's your bill, Mr. Lane. Big
exactly.
champagne. Nice touch. The waiter
What was
wants
you
to
doing out that
pay,
late?
By the way.
My financial
Mr. Lane.
affairs are none of your business.
I think you find there are, mate. You owe me money
Is
for this
there
painting.
anything else you can tell me about the stolen painting?
As I said, it's an unusual piece full
Nah,
of
mate.
obscure
That
saints
too
and
come-
religious symbolism.
Fell for your games once before, mate. What about
Are
these
these
then?
your nail clippers?
What you got about to
As
say?
I
What are you going to
said,
say about
they
them,
bear
then?
my monogram.
I reckon I'll put it to
Anything
you.
else you can tell me about the robbery?
You cut the wire with
As
them
I said,
in
I don't recall much.
them nail clippers, mate.
Anything else you can tell me about Henri?
Not right now.
Anything else you can tell me about Elser?
The man was an enigma.
Alright. We're missing something. We're missing something, guys.
The alarm on that painting hadn't been sabotaged. So, what
Oh,
made the
surprise,
stolen
surprise.
so special?
What about the door then?
The door was locked with a keypad. If I wanted to get in there and look at the CCTV footage, then I'd need to find the number. Lane worked with Henri, so he was likely to know the code.
Right, give me the code, fat boy.
I need to ask you a few more questions.
If you insist. I'm still in shock, you know.
Right.
So, you help run
What's
the
the number to
place?
the door, Lane?
Maybe you can give me the code to that door.
The code to the office?
I just thought you might have the number.
I do, but I couldn't possibly give you access before the police arrive.
I figured I wasn't going to get the door code from Lane by playing nice. I needed to turn the heat up.
Right, Lane, you're going to have to give me the code in a minute, mate, because we'll take my dog out,
Mr.
mate.
Lane, you're really going to have to give me the code to that door.
And why?
Because the way the cops will see it, you're the prime suspect. We both know you're innocent, Mr. Lane, but the cops, well, they may not see things so simply. I might be able to get them off your case, but in exchange, I'd like the code for the office door.
But that's preposterous. The police would have neither evidence nor motive.
Funny you should mention that. Someone sabotaged the alarm on the stolen painting. A wire was cut.
What? Who could have got into the alarm system?
Exactly. It was an inside job, Mr. Lane.
You're not suggesting that I...
Well, I'm afraid that's the way the cops are going to see it.
That's preposterous. How could I possibly have cut the wire?
Hi, welcome to the stream. Please give us a like and a follow. If you've been here before, give us a shout out, let us know who you are.
The evidence is piling up against you, Mr. Lane.
This is ridiculous.
I have evidence that puts you near the gallery late last night. But give me the code to the door, and the cops don't need to know a thing.
Impossible. What evidence?
Take a look at this.
What of it?
It's your bill from the cafe next door.
So?
You sure drank a lot of champagne last night without paying the bill. But you told me that you were away from Paris last night. I hate to say it, but that sounds like a lie to me. Tell you what, you give me the code to the door, and the police need never know.
This is ridiculous. You have no motive and nothing that connects me to the crime.
Have it your way. I will get that code.
Well, I think you find, I do, actually, and I reckon
Are these your nail clippers, Mr. Lane?
you cut the wire with these, mate.
Yes, they have my
That's what I
initials
reckon.
monogrammed on them.
Huh. The perfect implement
Yeah.
for cutting the alarm on the store.
Yeah, that's fucking right, chat. That's
What are you
right.
saying?
Well, the alarm was
You know what happened.
sabotaged, Mr. Lane. It was an inside job.
Yeah,
Are you accusing
Yeah,
me?
I am. I
How
am.
dare you?
I am.
Now, I believe
Do
you.
something.
I absolutely do. But will the police?
Nope.
You have the motive. There's the evidence. Evidence of sabotage, along with the gaping hole in your alibi. Look, give me the code to the office, and I can make your problems disappear.
You, sir, are a blackmailer.
Yep, got it in one.
The number is 6397. But your accusations have absolutely no substance.
I had the code. The police would be here any moment, so I had to work fast. What was that number again? 64... No.
Everyone, hold it right there.
Damn it.
I am Inspector Navet of the Paris Serious Crime Squad, and I hereby declare this crime scene open. Closed. Now, nobody move. Especially you.
Okay, guys.
Move. I want a total lockdown. Nobody in
When this
or
dialogue
out.
is finished,
Apart
I'm
from
gonna
me, of course.
end the stream because I've got to take my dog and stuff. Excuse me, guys. Sorry.